Greetings. So I just finished my arc for Forbidden Part 1 by Emilia Emerson, and oh my goodness, I love this one. But let's just start off with that cliffhanger. Yes, Part 1 has a cliffhanger, and I think Part 2 comes out like maybe a month or so after Part 1, so it's not too long of a wait. But it is a cliffhanger that's going to make you want to throw whatever you're reading this on. I was just like, I gasped, and then I like kept flicking the pages because it's an ebook, and I was like, that can't be the very last little bit of it, and it was. And oh my goodness, this book was so good. So number one, check your triggers. Our girl Josie goes through it in this book. She is subjected to horrific abuse and trauma. This is an Omegaverse book, so let's start there. And this is one of those kind of dystopian Omegaverse books. It's not actually dystopian, but it feels that way. The government has full control. Omegas are not treated very well in this government program. It reeks of like this purity culture, the whole government thing, and it's very morals based, and it's a really intriguing backstory to why this abuse is happening in the Omegaverse of this world. So our girl Josie, after getting out of this Omega Academy deal, she is technically not supposed to be allowed to live on her own, but there's a loophole that her and one of her best friends exploited, and so she was barely surviving, barely hanging on, just doing the best that she could when her heat comes into effect. The government's not going to let her do that without a pack. And unfortunately, her parents want her in this dastardly pack that is just horrific. But our pack, the good guys, they also show up, and she goes with them. And what a lovely, cuddly cinnamon roll alpha group that is. There's 3 of them, and they are just a delight. You will fall in love with them almost immediately. But throughout all of this, this is one of those fluffy, dark romances that I read. Everything's dark around them. Everything's bad, but the love is so wonderful. So good.